Good morning. How are we? I'm back again. I won't go into it, but some of you know, if you do know me, you know what's been going off. But things are getting sorted now. Up there is getting straightened and things are on track. So hopefully we'll see what's what. It's just a local walk, so swap the camera over there. There we go, without covering it. There we go. Ooh. So yeah, today's one is a very simple circular 9 around Shipley Country Park, Mapperley Reservoir way, then over to Mapperley itself, and then we'll come back onto the Nutbrook Trail. I've done one before around Mapperley Reservoir, well, through Mapperley, past Mapperley Reservoir, and then through, I think it's called the Young Person's Forest. It's cracking routes, well, especially in autumn. But I'll put a link on that in the description below. So, yeah, I've decided, I'm going to change my mind again. I've decided I will be putting the main videos out on Sunday between 4 and 5. But I will put that up on each post that I do. And yeah, just makes it easier, because then if I can't go out during the week to do a second video for some reason, there's no expectation for Wednesdays and that. But yeah, I'm back and I'm on it. I'm on it. So yeah, figure 9, like a figure 9 kind of route today. So let's have a look at the route and catch up with you in a second.
We start off just outside of Ilkeston town centre and head along the pretty Nutbrook Trail. We then head towards Shipley Common and the Old American Adventure. It is then uphill to walk around the edge of the old Shipley Hall ruins and down towards the Barefoot Lodge tea rooms. It's then past the stunning Mapperley Reservoir and on towards the village of Mapperley. We then head back down to the Nutbrook Trail and end where we started.
There you are, nice little easy route, isn't it? Mostly flat. You do go up to the dizzying heights of 446 feet above sea level, I think it is, at Shipley Point. Wow, but it's not much of a hill anyway, because you're above sea level here as it is. But where we're going past one of the lakes over this way, but there is, I think it's Pewit Pond, I think it's called. I've done, like I say, I've done the walk where it included that before. I think it was on the Mapperley one, I'm not too sure, but I'll point it out. But if you do want to do a video around here, be warned, it is noisy. And I'm sure the Nottingham lass on her channel, she'd done, I don't know if she's done a video on it or just shorts, but she's done one there, and I'm sure she'll agree as well that it got really noisy because the amount of geese and ducks here. No kids, constantly. Anyway, that was my impression. So yeah, we'll crack on. It's a beautiful day, and I will catch up with you shortly. Now, I did forget to say, next walk for Sunday, should I say, not from Sunday, is going to probably be chucking it down in rain. But, so I don't think I'll be taking the camera. Anyway, we'll see. It's going to be from Bakewell to Wingerworth, which is a village just outside of Chesterfield, sorry. And so yeah, it's, I can't remember, 4.5, 5 hours. But anyway, it's a decent walk across different like varied roads and, you know, different fields and that, not really moorland. Yeah, but that'll be up over on Sunday between 4 and 5 as well. Advertisement. And we'll start, I'll probably start doing some shorter walks when the weather starts getting colder. I don't know, I'm trying to get back into the swing of things at the minute. So, but next week I will be back up in the high peaks. I don't know if I'm just doing 1 or 2 walks, but we'll see. I might even do a 2-parter, we'll see. depending how I feel, to be honest with you. But yeah, so there's a lot coming up, and oh, I did forget to say, I have completely overhauled the website. I'll put the link in below, but it's mmillerphotography.co.uk, and that'll tell you different bits and whatever. The new blog's coming soon, which I'll do after this video. What else? There's contact information on there, you know, if you want to get in, email me instead of anything like that. So yeah, go and check it out. Here's from the other end. The trail is just there. This is the other end, and you can walk right around the whole thing, really, or you can walk up this way, but then you go into an industrial estate to get back into Ilkeston. But yeah, it's a lovely spot, especially first thing in the morning. I think it was summertime, really, nearly summertime this time last year. You get all the sun coming up over this way, then the colours on the waters and that is just absolutely fantastic. Photographer's wet dream. Anyway, carry on. Well, the Nutbrook Trail. If you haven't seen any of the previous videos, I've got to be careful because cyclists love to come speeding up out here nowhere. Just had one jump out of my skin. Yeah, it's a nice easy flat walk which goes from just off the Erewash Canal, but if you get off at the Gallows Inn going towards Ilkeston or coming the other way, whichever, it's probably 3/4 to a mile of a walk, and then you cross over a bridge and back up through to some industrial bit, and then you come onto the actual path itself. It goes right through to American Adventure, actually, what used to be, and then that way you can do a full work there, loop round Shipley Country Park, back, and then you can either up through to Shipley or Heanor, or even back down to Ilkeston and get the bus back down to Derby or Nottingham. So yeah, it's a cracking little route. It's all flat, probably a little bit of incline sometimes, but not much. And as you can tell, hardly anybody about. I know it's during the week and the kids are back at school and everything, but it's a lovely walk. I'm very lucky to have this on my doorstep, to be honest with you, a 5-minute walk away. But yeah, okay, it's not mountains and hills and like the Lake District where everybody's doing at the minute. And I'm glad I don't drive sometimes, because I can't be doing with following the crowds. Because all the Instagram and lovey-doveys and darlings and that, since they've been going to Black Crag or whatever it's called and all these different viewpoints, everybody's going there. Everybody wants to do the Wainwrights, everybody wants to do this. And it's decimating the park. It's absolutely decimating it. I mean, it's bad enough at the Peak Districts and that's still busy, but it takes some relief off that place. So my main concentration now on is Peak District and Derbyshire. I will still do all the walks. Leicestershire, it's just so difficult with transport around there. You'd end up staying a night somewhere in a hotel or camping. But I am getting a one-man tent soon, so I can just bugger off for a night. But I will be doing more around Nottinghamshire as well. Yeah, just changing prospects of how I started when I first did photography. All right, it was started around Nottingham, but then I got known for the Peak District. Then I've started veering off a little bit. So we'll do that, and yeah, should be fun. Right, if you can see me, because the sun's blaring behind me. This is the boring bit. So this path here, it's just a long straight basically. Still nice, don't get me wrong. It's now fairly quiet. Few people on very expensive mountain bikes looking like they're going downhill, but they're on a flat path. I always see it, don't get me started. Anyway, I'll catch up with you on the other end. Right, on the last video we did down there, we went down this way where I took a wrong turning down there as well. But you couldn't be bothered to do any more. You've got Shaw's Bridge where the pond is, Shipley down that way, and then you've got Mapperley, where we're going down that path I've just said, but we are going that way. Woodside Farm, Shipley Country Park basically. So yeah, crack on. So the path comes down this way, snakes round. I thought, I've been up these steps, Highland Goose statue. But it said on the map, Highland Cow, so I don't know if it just meant that statue, or if some around there. I hope there is. But yeah, it's a nice little view anyway, good photo. So anyway, I'll go back down, because that was a good excuse to stretch my legs, and then we'll carry on down the path. Right, as we're coming down this path, past the horse shit, and oh god, you smell the cattle out. This Nutbrook Cafe, when it's open, I'd have a look on the website first. But it's an absolutely fantastic cafe. See, it's near out here. I mean, that they're private houses, but there's a path that goes around there. You can get out towards Mapperley way, where we'll end up. But we're going this way, up and round, and then up to Shipley Hall remains. But yeah, it's a cracking cafe. Really worth coming to when it's open. Anyway, speak to you short. So, come from down that way. And that way, if you come by car to the cafe, that's the way out. But we're going up this way. And just get to the top very quickly. It's all fenced off, and I'm hoping they make a path around it. That's the old Adventure Park, American Adventure. I really do hope they actually put a path around it or something, because if not, it's just wasted. You're just going to build houses, and it's got to be the longest house building project I've ever seen. It's been going about 10 years. But anyway, we'll crack on and get to the top of the hill. Species. Right, it's going to have a quick rest and some water for 5 minutes. It's not a big hill, but I've not been hill walking for weeks. I think it's probably near the high point. Anyway, so we've got a lovely little bit of woodland you can walk into here around to the Hall Remains. We're not going there today. I've been there on previous videos. But I'll find information, I'll put it up for you. Going like coal mines further down there. But if you just turn the camera around, as you can see, some beautiful woodlands. Imagine this backing up when autumn kicks in. So just over this way, there's an absolutely cracking little bench overlooking all the woods and that. And it's beautiful to sit down just first thing in the morning when the sun's hitting it. But the way we're going, through this way, round, past the cafe, and then followed past some beautiful houses. And then over that way towards Mapperley Reservoir, and then Mapperley over that way. Just walking up and I thought, what's that one? It's one of the old gatehouses. Believe you me, if I could afford it, I'd snap that bugger up. Absolutely love to. Beautiful building, because the other gatehouse is a cafe, so I thought they'd have done something like that or something to do with it around here. Anyway, they can't touch it too much because grade 2. Then somebody will try and put a bloody extension on it for the family. Anyway, right, so imagine this in autumn. It's be a photographer's wet dream about it. All the leaves coming down, falling onto here. But as you get further around there, you'll get to the Hall Remains. There's a car park, and then there's like a tower just over this way because it's not attached to a farm, and you can actually rent that out as a holiday place. So if you did want a holiday with a difference, where instead of just being hordes of people in the Peak District, there you go. If you find out any details, put it up in the description. So there's my face. Yes, there's the car park just around there. I think it goes up the tower. What I was on about is up this way. Excuse me 1 second. That bloody flies everywhere today. And then the car park's just up that way. You actually park in part of the what used to be the house itself. But it's really interesting history actually. But where we're going, down this road down here, it'll go round. You'll see another house like we've just seen, that gatehouse that's up for auction. But it's a cafe and it is spot on. It's a lovely little place. So on this walk, you've got 2 brilliant cafes. So if it's on a hot day, grab a cold drink there. And if you're still thirsty, you can grab a couple more down there and something to eat. It's not always open, like I say. I'd always double check the opening times because this is one of those places where it's not a huge tourist trap. Weekend, sorry, I just have to keep swap hands because it flies everywhere. It's like a green fly in the video I did the other week. So yeah, it's not Peak District one where it's like massive tourist trap. They're open all year round. So I would check the times, but like I say again, I'll try and get details up for them in the description below. So yeah, I'll see you shortly. So we've just passed the very pretty building that is the Lodge Cafe. Like I say, the toilet seems to be open. I don't know if the cafe was or not. Like I say, I'll find details out. So you go down this way, that will take you into the back end of the estates in Shipley, and this way takes straight through to Mapperley, towards past Mapperley Reservoir. But you'll see in a second there's some couple of beautiful houses on the left hand side, and I wouldn't mind living around there because the views over that way when they open up are beautiful. Not a bad view, is it? Not at all. Not a bad view, is it? Some beautiful houses, a couple around there and one with the turret and everything there. I think there's one a bit further here, but it's on the road, but I'm just walking through the little wooded bit. Yeah, that was looking over towards Mapperley Way, but towards back end of Mapperley Reservoir. And you could probably see young persons, I think it's called Young Persons Forest or something like that. Again, information I'll try and pull up at the bottom. But yeah, I always stop there for just 10 minutes, bit of a rest and that, just enjoy the view. I think it's one of the best views in the area, to be honest with you. But yeah, this is a really, really pretty part of, I mean, it's all pretty, but this is a really nice part of Shipley Country Park, especially when you get down to Mapperley Reservoir and then walk across that bit, but we're going straight on today. Anyway, yeah, see it just behind there, another beautiful house. But yeah, anyway, I'm getting distracted again. So the sun's holding up and it's cloudy in the sky, but just a nice breeze. Just what I need today, because then Friday looks like I might have a raincoat on and no camera. Oh, that's another thing. New bit of kit coming next week. I'm going to order it. I'm going to get a proper clip for my camera that just literally holds onto the bag. So no carrying about with a strap and pulling my shoulder down, hurting it. Which basically means I can concentrate on my video a bit more. Because beforehand I had to hold the camera, do that, do this, and end up putting the tripod thing for this away. So, but yeah, anyway, crack on and we'll go back into the sunshine. MOO COWS. MOO COWS, 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 MOO COWS. Oh, there you are, walk through it. So, Mapperley Reservoir is just here. There's the dam bit, and then it's uphill slightly, and then we'll be in Mapperley, and then turn left, not far from where we're going to finish. There is no point in me showing you the last bit because it's where we've already walked through. Well, it's the other side of I don't know if the sewage works or what, or just fishing pond or whatever. Where the other side of where we walked, where that straight was, where I just met you at the other end. So yeah. Anyway, have a look at Mapperley Reservoir while I walk past. The path I walked on the video that I put below was right out this way, but there's an unofficial path that you can walk, as far as I'm aware, all the way round. I do know some that walk around it, but I don't know if it was on a path or not, because they don't mind getting covered in mud and everything. But yeah, beautiful little spot, and it's so quiet as well. Usually weekends you'll get your cars coming down, but that's it really. Yeah, here's Mapperley Reservoir. Very, very pretty, especially during the week. It's so quiet. And then, like I say, you've got the Tea Rooms Cafe. I think it's Barefoot Lodge Tea Rooms. It's called. It's on. I put the Facebook on description as well. There's going to be more info here than the tourist centre. But then, if you're walking the route I've done today, you've got two options, because you've also got the Nutbrook one, which is nice as well. If you did want to go somewhere more of, not a restaurant kind of thing, but it's like a restaurant, but you know, more of a sit down where you can have a 3-course meal kind of place, check out stableviewderby.co.uk. Fantastic food. Took parents there a few weeks ago, and the food is absolutely brilliant. It wasn't too bad actually, because I think there was 2 courses each, 3 mains, 3 puddings, 3 drinks, or was it 3 or 4 drinks, and it was like 63 quid. And you think, you can't complain at that, you know. Anyway, but yeah, I'll put their address below as well if you wanted something away from here. But yeah, anything like that, just give us a shout. Just drop us in the comments below, or just email me. You can get the email off, what do we call it? Instagram, nearly said Insta twat then. But yeah, hope you're enjoying the walk so far. Like I say, we're not far from me finishing the video because I don't want to take you down where we get back onto Nutbrook. It's just repeating itself. So we're going to head up into the village of Mapperley very briefly, turn left and go down the pathway. You get some decent views. But yeah, if you like what you see, just give us a shout and like, obviously the bell if you want to. Subscribe and like and, you know, and all that lot. And check out the other socials. Is appreciated, don't cost anything, and it helps me on the algorithm. Because I do these, I don't make anything from them, it's off my own back, because one, I love getting out, two, I invest my own time into it because I enjoy it and I enjoy doing the videos. Plus this one, I didn't need to get the bus, but today you can get the 2 from Nottingham or the Ilkeston Fly from Derby. I think it's 31 or 32 or whatever it's called from Hena. So yeah, there's plenty of options to get into Ilkeston and then start the thing. But yeah, I do it just because I enjoy it, but it's accessible to people. So they can just get the bus from anywhere. So no point in doing it. You don't need to drive to get to the places I do. You know, all right, sometimes I might go with a mate or something, you know, might drive somewhere different. But yeah, most of the time it's my own travelling. I prefer solo hiking, to be honest with you. I mean, if you did want to do a group walk, clamber a few of us together, then fair enough. Just again, drop in the comments below and I'll see what we can do. I can see what difficulties, you know, if everybody's got any restrictions or anything like that. But yeah, anyway, I'm waffling on. So we'll crack on, get up to Mapperley, we'll turn left, and then we'll go down that path. Speak to you shortly. There we are. That's how quick it is. Reservoir. Mapperley. Mapperley, not Mapperley in Nottingham. Anyway, see you in a second. There you go. That was it. Mapperley. just like St George's Cross, if you like. Shouldn't say that because I'll get told off. But yeah, it's a lovely little place. There's a nice pub there. Primary school if you've got a young family. Oh look, MOO COWS. I'm not counting them this time. I can see a big bugger over there, I know. Anyway, yeah, that's it. So we're going to follow this path right down and then we'll end up back on the Nutbrook Trail. So yeah, I'll catch up with you there. So we can see Shipley over there, thinking I was going to get the bus back, can't bother, but it's going to take 10 minutes extra because I need to nip to Morrison's and Ilkeston just over there. But look, whoa. So yeah, it's a lovely little path this is. You get some nice views back over where we've come from because we've walked over from this way, circled round the back, come down by the reservoir, up the hill, Mapperley, then here. Anyway, waffling on. Right, so we're about 5 minutes away from the finish. Shipley Country Park. So, don't know why I pointed that at. Been there. Hope you've enjoyed it. It's been good to be back out. And I'm going to try and get videos out on every Sunday because, like I say, when I have to return to the real world, and Doc says, yeah, okay. It's going to have to be on Sundays anyway. It's not going to be possible to keep doing things during the week. Which means I'm going to have to be a weekend walker, shall we say. So I hope you've enjoyed it, much as I have, because it's really nice to get out and it is a beautiful day before it starts chucking it down tomorrow for about 4 or 5 days straight. Yeah, so like I say, I'll put the route up below as well. You've seen it earlier on, but it's a nice easy route. There's nothing too, that's what that told me on. There's nothing too taxing about it. And during the week it's so quiet, it's unreal, unless like I say it's 6 weeks holidays or something. But yeah, don't forget to, like I say, like, subscribe, talk, don't cost anything, helps the algorithm, pushes my videos out, because I use public transport. I mean, not today obviously because I live around this area, but because with public transport, that's why I started the channel in the first place, and I've kind of lost my way on it over the past year or so. So going back to it, where if I do catch a different bus from the Sixers or whatever, I can tell you, and I can put links up to the two main buses, the 2 and the Ilkeston Fly. I'll put them below as well, links to the times and that, because they're like every 7 to 10 minutes or something. And yeah, hope you've enjoyed it. Like I say, I have. So I need to get to Morrison's and go and get some bits. Yay, food shopping. I've still got about an hour walk yet from here, but yeah, I'll speak to you soon. Stay safe.